Hey there, what's up? This is Neil Napier, and in this video I want to explain how we actually added another 25,000 in annual recurring revenue to our Content Gorilla launch by using SurvAI. So we are very strong proponents of actually using the apps that we sell, and that's why we put SurvAI to the test, and we actually created an AI generated survey that we used to get responses that helped us basically add more money to a bottom line. So I'll explain how we did the entire thing, and then I'll also suggest ways in which you can actually do better and how we intend to do better next time. So SurvAI is an AI-based survey generation platform. We use this to ask questions from people that are coming into our email list. In this particular case, we ask questions to people that purchased Content Gorilla AI. You can also do surveys, which is something we do intend to in the future, to ask questions why they didn't buy. So, you can have exit surveys as well, for example. In this particular case, when people bought the main offer, we reached out to them with 3 questions. What's your primary business? How will you use Content Gorilla AI? And did you buy the fast pass option? If not, why not? This is a custom question, of course, because AI knows nothing about it. But just to give you some context, it is very easy to create questions, number of questions as you want, based on your niche as well as the demographic that you are targeting. So really easy to create your own service. Now we did that and we got some really good results. Now results were, it's not total response, it's total number of responses. We basically got 37 people that completed the survey. That's out of 49 that clicked on it. So these numbers are a bit old, but out of about 49, 52 people that clicked on the survey, we had about 37 responses. So number one, the completion rate of the survey was really good. That's because we made the survey really easy to see and something they can quite easily fill as well. Let me show you what this looks like here. So it's a very simple survey, straightforward. You can also do page-based surveys, so one page at a time. And this is what we learned from them. About 29% of the people that filled in bought the fast pass, which was a little bit over our actual conversion, right? So obviously people that are not filling in survey, sometimes they're not buying fast pass, not as at that rate anyway. About 12% of the people said they didn't buy it, they would consider it later. About 56% said they didn't buy it, they did, and they didn't want to buy it. Simple as that. And about 3% of them said, well, we didn't look at it. So they perhaps just, went through. So here's what we did. Let me bring you back to this. So the survey creation part was quite simple, as I just showed you, and anyone can automate that using AI-based question generation too. But here's what we did. We typically have a welcome sequence that targets people as they come into our funnel. So when someone buys a main offer, we send them an email thanking them, and in this case, we ask them these questions as well. Very quickly, through the launch, we realized that people weren't buying because of some specific reasons. Like, let me actually show you some of these. So no answers is when people didn't buy it. They said, we don't need it right now. No, don't need it. No, do not believe I will need all of the extras, right? So we created specific email in that sequence to actually talk specifically about why you need it, right? So this is not just about the features anymore. This is about the benefits. So of course, you might say, hey, but you have to sell with the benefits, right? But these people clearly didn't see that yet. So we reinforced the message with an extra email. And then there were a few others talking about the price. And as you can see, there were quite a few because we did price it at about $297 a year when we kickstarted this. So they said, no, can't afford it, too expensive. Someone actually said, Neil Napier he must think he's Microsoft. So that was quite funny as well, I thought. Did not buy FastPass, lack of fun because price is high. Maybe the monthly plan's available. There's a hint. And just the money, lack of funds, too expensive, blah, blah, blah. So here's what we did in this particular case. We reached out to these people and offered them, number one, a discount. So people that didn't buy the FastPass. In some cases, we're even going to roll out the monthly plus a trial for $1, which will mean that there might be, in this particular case, there's about 50% of the people who responded who didn't buy because of the price, right? 56% approximately didn't buy because of the price, or quite many anyway. So we target them by offering either a discount if we find it useful, or what we're going to do in the future is offer them a $1 trial with a monthly recurring price. Now, there's another thing that's happened. After the launch actually closed down, we raised the price of we closed down the FastPass altogether. We raised the price of Unlimited from $397 a year to $497 a year. So of course it's become even more expensive. But we have gone back to these people that haven't yet bought FastPass, and we've given them an option for $200 less to buy that again. So to buy that rather. So in this particular case, we have already gone from 50K ARR we tracked, which is what we got without the survey, and added another 25K ARR by offering this as an option to everyone who didn't buy. So extending our email sequence, by talking about benefits, by offering discounts, and in the future we'll be doing monthly as well. That will of course also add to our bottom line. Okay, now there's another response that you can see. This particular user in this case couldn't use a coupon, right? So we're going to be offering them, we reached out to them already actually and offered them the coupon because they couldn't use that on the webinar. So all this stuff, all this really helps to collect data from your users to understand exactly how they are behaving, or rather why they're behaving the way they're behaving. So email follow-ups, and in the future, once you have clarity on the reasons, you can actually do multiple choice question like, why didn't you buy? Was it because the price? Was it because you didn't understand the benefits? Was it like not right now sort of thing? And then you can automatically redirect them to another page. Some may say, hey, you have more questions, get them on a call, because $397 a year, $297 a year is not low. So get them on a call, 10-15 minute call right there then to close them and make some extra sales. So this has given us an immediate boost in revenue, but long term, it also gives us insights with which we can improve our automation. Remember, this business is completely about automation. So now we know that in our long-term automation, when someone does buy Content Gorilla AI, we have a 6-part email sequence now set that goes through everything. A welcome email, then talking about the benefits, reinforcing why they need it now, giving them a discount, and then throwing in some testimonials as well. So SurvAI, great solution to create surveys. Of course, it makes it really easy to do so using AI generation. That's what we're doing. That's what we ask you to do as well. This is Neil Napier. If you have any questions about SurvAI, Content Gorilla AI, by all means reach out to us. I'll be happy to help you and guide you through the process.